Humanity, I love you all with all my might, with all my heart. The video feed just got cut off, but that doesn't matter because we're here. And then again, the human heartbeat, let's continue with this idea. It gives us life, the electromagnetic pulse of creation. It powers us, the human brain, right? It powers us fully, our organs. And as you can see, it's just the way it is. The same thing that powers us and gives us life, exactly the same thing, is the same thing that signals in our hearts, that tells us to love. Because we love with our hearts. We love with our hearts. We love with our hearts. This is the way it is and the way it would always be. This will never change. We love with our hearts. We live to love and we love to live. This is the way it is and it will never change. And as you can see, it's our nature. We're infinite creators. This is who we are. I love you all with all my heart and with all my might. It's just the way it is and the way it would always be. This will never change because we're infinite eternal creators. And I'll say that again, we're infinite eternal creators. And I'll repeat it one more time because this is important. We're a heartful species. We're a benevolent species. We're a benevolent race. We exist because of the human heartbeat, electromagnetic beat. This pulse of life, this pulse of creation around us generates an electromagnetic field that powers the human brain so we can think. It powers our organs so we can feel, we can exist, right? And it is not the same. Our creator, the human heart, with the pulse of life, the pulse of creation, the electromagnetic field around us, powering us, the human condition, human nature, us. It's not the same place where we love and we feel. So we love with our hearts, and our heart gives us life. So we live to love and we love to live. So this will never change, and this is the way it is. So we are a loving species. You see, we're creators, just like our heart that created us and signals to us. It gives us this ability to love. So what is the meaning of love? If our creator, who loves us, because he created us, is our heart, tells us that you love with your heart, then what does that mean? That we ought to do the same. We create with our love. That's why when we make love, we have children. And then we love our children so they become great adults. And then we love the things that we do, and then we build great things. And this is what society has always been. It's about loving and creating. When we back our creations with love, we do great things. We have a voice in society. We're purposeful. And we are in alignment with our identity and true self. This infinite energy, this infinite creation, this infinite love, because this is who we are. We're infinite love. We're infinite creators. So we back our love with actions. And this is just a sequence, and it will always be, and it will never change. It comes together. We're loving species. This is who we are. And that's why I love you so much, because I know who we are. We're eternal. We're infinite, eternal creators. We create with our love. We create with our actions. And we do this every day. So this is why it's so important to make sure that we speak about this, because we are the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the leaders. We're the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. So what does that make us? Well, it makes us very powerful because we are creator. An electromagnetic field makes us spherical light beings, energetic light beings. This is who we are. Just like the energetic field, electromagnetic field around the sun that created the conditions on Earth, and the electromagnetic field of the Earth that created the conditions biologically so we can exist. We also have an electromagnetic field, so it's all connected. So we stare at the sun. I've spoken about this many times. Our electromagnetic field resonates with the electromagnetic field of the sun. We open the portal. We build the bridge. So our heart resonates with the heart of the sun. And this energy synchronizes with who we are. And what does that do? Well, it's beautiful because it gives us great ability. It gives us great power because emotions come from the heart, loving heart. So it gives us the bravery, the courage to keep going and take action. Because how do we prove free will? Daily action, here and now. So today's video is about action. So we've been talking about purpose and what purpose is and what purpose represents. And purpose has to do a lot with freedom and skills and calling and opportunity and dreams. But now let's talk about this fundamental piece, the last piece that puts everything together, and that's action. Obviously, remember, we create through our actions. This is what we do. This is who we are. We create with our actions. We take daily action, daily purposeful action. This is who we are. This is what we do. And this is what always be the way. We are loving creatures. We back our actions with love, purposeful daily action. We create. We manifest with our free will. We're compass. We shatter illusions, rendering fantasies. We shatter these illusions. We render fantasies obsolete, things that don't matter. Because we're electrical, we shatter things. And we focus on what matters, which is our purpose, our true self, our destiny, our destination, our journey, our flow, our energy. We flow with our actions. The way we manage our time and our energy, this is all connected. So this is all part of it. So let's talk about action and what action means from an objective reality point of view, which is what we always talk about, objective reality, because this is who we are. We're infinite energy, we're infinite creators. Us, the human race, the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. I love you all with all my heart, with all my might, because I know who we are. We're infinite creators, infinite eternal creators. This is who we are. We're spherical light beings. Just like the spherical light being that is the sun that created us, and the spherical light being, which is the earth, so are we at a biological scale, and we can, just like them, create it. The sun created the earth created us. We can create with our actions because we're creators. We're loving creators. This is who we are. And this is the message. We're powerful creators, just like the sun, just like the earth. Because we're electrical, we have the ability to love and create. So let's talk about action. So will you enjoy working on it all the time? Yes, you will. Because these actions are positive actions. They make you feel great. They make you feel great joy. You're fulfilled by these actions. Like me, I'm so happy and joyful that I'm making this video for you, for humanity, because it's just who I am. It's my purpose. I'm living my dream. This is my purpose, to communicate with you this message, because I am an example of this. I live my days by taking action that is purposeful every day. Every day I take purposeful action. And I do it for me, and I do it for humanity, because I love you and I know how important it is for everyone to hear this and understand this. So will you enjoy working on it all the time? Yes, you will, because it makes you feel good. And we want to do things that make us feel good, because then again, we're a heartful species. And our heart wants to feel good because it gives us life. It keeps on pumping. It keeps on reminding us every constant second, every heartbeat, every pulse reminds us we are alive. You can love, use your heart, love. Just like I'm creating you, I'm giving you life. Love. It's the same. We live to love, we love to live. And because we love to live, we have to do things that are loving, so our lives are fulfilled. Our lives are meaningful. So will you enjoy working on it all the time? Yes, you will, because it feels great. It's amazing. Your body just resonates. It's just energetic. And obviously, as you start to get in the journey, you stare at the sun every day, and you're so grateful and happy that we have this beautiful opportunity as humans to just be creators. Of course, take action every day. It's the proof of free will. Daily action here and now. Will you have direct control over daily tasks? Yes, you will. Because it's your purpose, it's your true self, it's your actions. You have to have direct control over daily tasks. Because you're the one taking the action, so you exert direct control. And this is the way it is, and the way it would always be. This will never change. Because it's your free will, it's your creation, it's your dream, it's your calling, it's your opportunity, it's your skills, it's your freedom. You are in control. I have spoken about control, and you are in control of your actions because of our free will. Remember, we're a compass. We shatter illusions and we render fantasies obsolete, and we manifest free will. And the proof of free will is daily action here and now, constant daily action, purposeful daily action. So yes, you are in direct control over daily tasks, because this is what proves it, that you are in control. Are you clear about what it takes to reach the goal? This is very important. You need to always have the goal, the end state in mind. Is your dream. Remember, is your purpose. You need to know what the destination is, where you're headed, so you can actually take the actions, use your why, how, recalibrate, self-correct, make sure that you are clear and clarify things constantly to make sure that you get to the destination. For example, say that you're an athlete and you want to become the champion at a specific sport, at a meet or an event. Well, you know that if you want to be the champion, you need to be the best one. And to be the best one, you need to beat everyone else. And to beat everyone else, you need to do things that all those competing against you are not willing to do. So you're going to have an edge over them. So you know what the actions are. You understand what it takes to reach the goal. So you have to do everything that is required, meaning you would do what it takes to be a champion. And that's just an example. You can make it much simpler, and just like you want to make a beautiful dinner for your family. So you know what it takes to reach the goal, which is making a dinner. Yes, so you need to go to the shop, buy the ingredients, or go to your garden, harvest what is required, putting the ingredients together, making a beautiful meal, make sure that you keep time and things are done accordingly, and then you serve the meal at the right time, and then what? Enjoy. Great gratification, because everyone is being fed and is being enjoying the moment. So these are very different scales of achievement and goals, but they are fundamentally the same. You are clear about what it takes to reach the goal. One is a high performance athlete. The other one is someone making dinner for their family on the weekend. But still, you understand what it takes to reach the goal, the different steps and sequences that are necessary for, and those actions, so it happens. That's just the way it is and the way it would always be, and it applies to everything across the board, because this is universal, this is generic, this is applicable under all circumstances. This is why it's powerful, because it applies to all of us humans. It's a strong sign. Is your sense of urgency focused on what truly matters? You see, it's very important, because we're instinctive, right? We're instinctual raised. This is what we do, and our instincts always generate this sense of urgency when something that truly matters needs to get done. For example, you know, when like you're looking after your children, you know that, you know, there are things that are important. Say, you know, safety, make sure that they're, you know, playing in, you know, in a safe environment. Your sense of urgency would always be that, you know, it will make sure that they are having their time, their play time in a safe space, in a safe environment, because you're focused on what truly matters, making sure that the kid enjoys, and there's nothing around it that would, be a problem. So that's just a basic example that gives you perspective as to what a sense of urgency is, because a sense of urgency applies at all scales. You always have to be focused on what truly matters. The action is the next action that matters, that makes you move forward, that gets you closer to your destination, closer to your dream, closer to your purpose, closer to your calling, closer to the goal, the objective, the target, because that sense of urgency is what pushes you forward. So you need to make sure that you're focused on what truly matters, is the next action, not random actions, but the focused action that will get you there. So you keep on focusing on that. That's a strong sign. You need to do that. It's part of action. It's just the way it is. Can you measure progress toward completion? This is very important. So you need to make sure that you are on track, and you can track progress and you can measure it. Because if you cannot measure it, it will be hard for you to know where you're at. You need to understand the stage at which you find yourself. So measuring progress toward completion is extremely important, because remember, you're taking actions not randomly. Your actions are purposeful daily action, and the purpose is to achieve your objective, accomplish the goal, accomplish the mission, get to a satisfactory end state, the results that you're after, your dream, right? Your purpose, your calling. So you need to be able to measure progress. You need to be able to understand that you're getting closer towards completion. And this is fundamental, and you need to have the systems in place. In future videos, I'm going to share with you the things that you require to measure progress toward completion. I have already developed all these ideas. I haven't shared them. They are already on the website and on YouTube and on Slack in images, but I haven't spoken about it. But it's already there. You can refer to them in the action section. We have a whole action section based on Compass, on what it means and what it takes. So, but yes, you need to be able to measure progress toward completion. This is fundamental. So you know exactly where you're at. Because remember, we're a compass, and this is why how is so elemental, because why how is this recalibrating mechanism, this self-correcting mechanism that allows us to measure things. It allows us to understand where we are, to measure progress toward completion. So how far are we from our destination? That's what our compass tells us, it's a directional compass. And at the same time, it tells us, are we taking the right actions? Is it aligned with our true self, our identity, our purpose? Is this the right purpose? Am I managing my time and energy accordingly? Am I being wise about the way I go about my flow? Is this true north? So then all these things come together. This is what why how as a system, as a mechanism, allows us to make sure that we're always on track. So yes, it's a strong sign. Can you set a realistic time frame for completing the job? And this is extremely important, because remember, we're talking about objective reality, and objectivity is about concreteness, being concrete, being tangible, being solid, based on principles that are there and they withstand anything that you throw at them, because they're objective reality, they're solid, they are just the way it is. It's truth, it's just, it is. It's like a rock. It's a rock. There's a way to know what a rock is. The same has to do about your job and the way you go about your job, which is the tasks. And the tasks require action. And these actions must be purposeful, and the actions must be taken daily. So yes, you have to be realistic about the time frame. So are you allocating enough time and energy for completing these tasks? Are you scheduling things and blocking things accordingly so you can actually get to your destination and get the job done? So all these things are required. So when you take action, you need to make sure that this is all happening. They all come together. These are the strong signs. When you can measure things and you can have realistic goals and you can, are clear about where you're headed, all these things will happen. It just requires daily action, purposeful daily action. So let's go around the circle one more time, and you can always refer to the website white.how/action for the visual, or on YouTube or Substack. But let's start. Will you enjoy working on it all the time? Yes, you will. Gives you great joy, great satisfaction. Is your dream, is your goal, is your objective, is your mission. Strong sign. Will you have direct control over daily tasks? Yes, you must. This is part of it. Is your dream, so it's your task. Yes, strong sign. Are you clear about what it takes to reach the goal? Yes, you are. Strong sign. Is your sense of urgency focused on what truly matters? Yes, of course it is. It's our purpose, it's our dream. We know what it takes to get there. We just have to take action. Strong sign. Can you measure progress toward completion? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Strong sign. Can you get a realistic time frame for completing the job? Yes, you can. Strong sign. As you can see, all these things are meaningful. They come together. This is action. Is the final piece of this part, this whole part, making it complete so you can have a full understanding of what purpose is. And I'll talk about it once again in the next video, but it's about freedom, skills, calling, opportunity, dreams, and action coming together, the right order. I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. Humanity, we're the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth. We're the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We are the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth. This is who we are and who we always be. This will never change. I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. We live to love, we love to live. The heartbeat reminds us of that because it gives us life and it reminds us that we love with our hearts. Love you all with all my might, with all my heart.